That did not work the way it was supposed to. I'm going to have to look into why that did not work the way it was supposed to. Hello, everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. I hope everybody's being happy, healthy, safe, content, all of that fun jazz. If you're interested in checking us out and following along with the story a bit more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, Polando. We really appreciate it when you do that. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. And if you're a tabletop streamer, I started a series about tabletop streaming on the YouTube channel. You should definitely go over there and check it out. Outside of that, if you want to check us out live, you can see us over at twitch.tv/ProDMJoey. And lastly, if you're interested in joining any of our games, including this one, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out and let me know. It is a pay-to-play community, however, but as you can see, we're here pretty much every week, except when I go on vacation or whenever something tragic happens, and we just have a good old time. So, without further ado, y'all might notice there's something new on the screen. It's not perfect, but it's new, and I will be making it perfect over the week. This is our dice cam, where I can roll the dice visibly if people wish for me to do that.
Whoa.
This is going to be a new feature where you can unlock dice cam for 10 minutes for 500 bits. And
oh, that's so cool.
yeah. And of course, that is coming along the announcement that I'm getting the fancy pixel dice as well. And this is my preliminary setup to have that all together. So if anybody wants to force me to show dice, which also forces me not to fudge the dice, 10 minutes, 500 bits. That's what we're doing. I will do it for the first session if everybody here is happy with me not fudging whatsoever.
Yep.
I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sounds good.
Oh, you sweet little babies. Okay.
I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one that spent money on the pixel dice, though.
Oh, dude, I had to. I get to write it off on my taxes, though. So, anyways, how about we have Fordrum tell us what happened last session?
Last session, we wandered through the caves. We came into a pool of acid room. We found in the bottom of a pool of an acid pit room a body. We fished it out. The body started to animate or come back to life. After a long conversation of, who are you? Nobody touch him. No, really, don't touch me. And he was like, give me something. Rain decided to share his blood with him. And he turned out to be a vampire who was regenerating. He told us a lot of information about what he was brought there to help find for the people who had thrown him in this acid a long time ago. And where we last were left was we were following him, trying to reassure him that we were not interested in throwing him back in the acid after we get the information that he was willing to share. And we were wondering where he led to something that was going to be special. Oh yes, his name was Drakvanula.
Something like that.
It was Alovon card, but that's okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A little easier.
And I think that's where we left off, following him down the road.
You all follow him for a period of time. Until eventually, you get over to a section of these tunnels and mining areas that open up into a bit of an older section of the stones. You can immediately sense that the stonework in this area is a little heftier than it is in other locations. The stone looks more jagged, rough, more well-aged compared to the mostly smoothed over areas that you previously were at. Once you step into this location, you can see that... Yep, that music time. You can see that there seems to be these odd markings across the walls, all over them.
Oh, right.
And as you all start looking at them and move past them and analyze them, Undercommon? Anybody?
Nope.
This is the No Interesting Languages Committee.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah,
This party has...
But if
no.
but if it's
We-
written, I can read.
If
Common
you
Dwarvish
spend a minute touching it, you have to touch it to read it.
No, because it with
Isn't it the same
with
thing
the
as the spell? Comprehend
no, it's
languages?
it's Eyes of the Rune Keeper. I can read all writing. It's an invocation.
Oh, it just straight
says,
up
like-
says you can read all writing.
Yeah.
Okay. So... this writing seems to be expressing some type of mad thoughts from individuals. The scripture seems to be written by the same person, or same people that have the same script of their hands.
Mm.
And towards the beginning, where you were, it says, find out, get out, find out, get out, find out, get out, find out, get out. And then as you walk a little further back, the ramblings seem to become a bit more solid thoughts. Markings of this location is at this depth, surface level question. And then even further back, it seems to be someone taking careful notes on the location they are currently at and how it correlates to where they previously were.
I will translate all that. It makes no sense to me as Rain, but I'll be reading it out loud to the others who are smarter than me, probably. I'm smart. I'm
Ho-
very smart, but
hopefully.
I'm very smart, but logic is not the player thing. But I'll read it out. I was like, I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe one of you will. He seems very desperate for us to get out, though. It's repeated like several times.
Do you
Yeah.
think he was lost, or do you think?
Maybe scared or something.
He didn't know where the exit was, and he was trying to map a way to it.
Drock kind of chuckles.
I go ahead and make my normal markings that I've been making as we get to corners, so that I know which way we are going. Go ahead. What was Drock gonna say?
Oh, just he chuckled.
Is there anything that Fordrum can glean based on? So, I mean, he probably just answered the question. Oh, we're this many feet below. Oh, it's that direction back to the surface. Like, he would just answer them specifically.
Roll me a survival check.
Okay. Not to curse myself, but I've been good at these. See?
25. You're not sure when it happened, but you've lost your sense of direction.
How?
That is a perplexing question for you. You're usually very good at knowing the inside of tunnels and maintaining the track and
Yeah.
path that you walked, but at some point as you were walking, you no longer know which way is out.
But I've been marking walls. So
You
in
have
theory, and we know that the tunnels potentially shift and things like that.
Yes.
So it doesn't really panic me because we could follow back my marks. But I look at Drac and go, do a lot of people feel that way down here?
Only the people who are uninvited.
Do you know maybe what he was saying, find it, get out? Like, what was he finding?
Honestly, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know who this individual was. These markings weren't on the walls last time I came through.
Oh.
You know,
Oh.
after I got my head bashed in and nearly killed and set to be suffering for the next, what was it, 200, 300 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is very typical for people who are not aware of foreign spaces so much.
Can you elaborate on invited?
Sure. Individuals who are asked to find this location or to
Right.
commune with the family, they are not subjected to some of the more natural phenomenons that
Got it.
protect and safeguard this location. However, there are
What are you-
those that are used to walking amongst many different lands foreign to this one, and they can usually understand their direction.
Were you invited here at some point?
A long time ago.
Yep. Understood.
Very nice people. Lovely conversationalists.
Being the time has changed, how would they have aged? And I say it super uncomfortably because Ordum's sort of like, because we're stuck in acid and it's been 250 years and I don't really trust you, but I'm trying to be.
Yeah. Well, you're asking him how would the individuals who used to be here have aged?
Have aged, yeah. Meaning,
Okay.
were they ageless? And would we be finding them, or are we going to wander into a
No,
skeleton?
no, none of them were ageless. They shouldn't have been, at least. They,
But they weren't human or humanoid or elf or other, were they?
they were other.
Other of this world normally? Like the dwarves or Drugar, and I kind of name all the races that Fordham can name.
The focus isn't focusing all the way down here. It's really aggravating. Because if it would focus, people would see that that was a natural 20.
Yeah, no, I can actually see that.
Really? Because that looks
Yeah.
really shitty to me. I'm gonna have
Yeah, for me it's not super clear, but
It's a little blurry, but you can tell what it is.
yeah,
I
that's
wear
enough.
glasses.
So anyways, I believe this world has experienced Furbolg before. And Tortor?
Yes,
Yes.
we knew one.
Yes.
Well, they knew. Some of us here do. Ah,
Are they no longer native to this world? Were they driven extinct by the narcissistic mannerisms of certain individuals?
no.
Hmm.
But I appreciate the thought. No. There's fewer of them, I think. I don't know.
Well.
I mean, I have no way to know where you were at in those days.
Well, this family in particular, they housed a strong heritage with one another, and they believed in ancestral magic as a focal point for themselves. So it would be very unbecoming of any of them to choose to become undead unless they broke out of the reins of their family.
Got it. Yeah, that makes complete sense. I just didn't know when you talked about. Well, I didn't know what type they were.
He leans down towards you a little bit. Do I come off as creepy?
Yes.
I don't know. Find it exotic.
Well, I don't mean to come across as creepy.
No, no, you've been nothing but actually polite. As much as I hate to say this, I feel like I am tainted by the experiences I've had in life and in story of your ilk type. Sorry. And I apologize. I don't want to be that way. But...
Well, apology accepted. And some of us are that bad, but they are not vampire. They are vampire. Little different.
Wait, there's a difference?
Oh, yes.
See, I think of as a pyre as like a thing that makes fire. It's like a big fire stand. I didn't even realize there was a pyre.
In my home language, vampire translates to that which sustains through the life and gift of others, whereas vampire is that which sustains through life from others.
Well, that's good to know. Fordrum actually writes that down.
That is the difference between a vampire and a vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't learn those kind of things every day.
Absolutely not.
In my dwarven culture, for sure.
Yeah.
So, since you were invited down here at some point, does that mean you know how to find the way out? That you're not affected?
I can find my way out. With ease.
We've marked our path. I think we'll all be able to find our way out.
I wouldn't rely solely on that, if I was you.
Yeah.
The real question is, can you find your way in?
Well, we're doing it right now.
By looking at these symbols?
Oh, I thought we were walking and talking.
Yeah. I thought we were too.
I thought we were too.
You say that, Regina, while you're staring at the symbols, and they yell from down the hall.
Oh, shit.
But anyways, are there any other cultural questions you all have for me?
Are you still hungry?
A tad bit, yes. I only had about half a pint or so.
Right.
But
well, if we come across something, I would just, let us know. I mean, is it only human or earthly things that you eat?
can only gain a satiation for my hunger from individuals that gift me with their blood.
Oh.
See?
What if we came across something that we were going to eat, like a deer or elk or...
I would have to ask it kindly.
Oh.
What if it's dead?
That's difficult.
Well, if you're dead, can you confirm that I'm allowed to steal your things from you if I did not ask beforehand?
No, I don't guess so.
Then I cannot do that.
Unless you talk to the dead people like we have before.
Only the intelligent ones. And he continues walking. But anyways.
That's so rough.
It is a natural part of our life. And in all honesty, I prefer it very greatly.
Yeah, I get it. I can't imagine, starting that conversation. Could you, Regina, hey, what's up? Nice to see you again. Mind if I have some blood?
I think you're doing
What
a
the fuck is
marvelous
wrong
job.
with you?
No, right. I would, that seems, I mean, it's funny because it's Regina and I've known her for a
You
while.
some kind of nutter?
No. But that's how it goes for you, Drac?
Most of the time, yes.
Wow.
Well, before I would have consorts or allies or friends, even, that if I passed through their town and I needed, I could simply do that. Or in other places, if there were a plethora of individuals welcoming to us, I guess it would be the same as you asking to spend the night in a barn. But where I come from, we ask for a little nibble.
So, so that means that you. Well, I don't think I want to go there, but I mean, do you have enough control to know when to stop? Because, that's the danger. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, if you asked me, I would probably say yes, but I would rather have the guarantee that I wouldn't die from it.
Right. I mean, I can only take what you offer me. I cannot take any more than that.
Oh, so you just it's like a hard stop. I say, don't take more than, I don't know. That's complicated.
I suppose a little bit, yes. But
I don't even know. How much blood do we have in our bodies?
You have... He eyes you up and down. Roughly about 4.5 gallons worth.
Oh, you can tell like that?
No, I'm in... I used to be a physician for a mortuary, so...
What's that?
That makes sense.
It is someone who checks to make sure your vitals are okay.
Vitals?
Yeah,
Your
like
livelihood, your body, your
heart beating, and if you're breathing, like putting a mirror in front of your nose.
Fordham just blows on his hand and then realizes that's obviously not what they're talking about.
Now, let me explain this in a way you'll get it. They make sure that your ticker is ticking right.
Ticker.
Okay, I tried.
I suppose.
So basically, if your heart's beating, you're alive. If your heart's not beating, you're dead, or you can be undead. Yeah, I see where that is complicated.
Yes.
Huh.
But it is just a aspect of what we do, right?
I suppose you're right. I mean, far from me to tell you. Apparently you know everything about blood, more than I do. I know I don't like shedding it.
You don't like shedding blood. I would not say I'm an expert on blood by any stretch of the imagination. I studied and I paid attention when it was necessary.
Do things like magical healing affect you?
Yes.
Huh.
Most of the time.
I mean, if my only sustenance was blood, I would also want to know all about it. I don't blame you.
That is roughly exactly why I chose what I chose.
Does blood taste different depending on the person? Kind of like venison to steak?
Oh, that is a fantastic question.
Yes, it does, actually.
So if someone drank a lot, would you maybe get drunk from their blood?
Yes, that is a possibility. I could also get drunk from drinking.
Right, yeah. That I assumed, but I just wondered if it...
And also, if somebody has poor dietary habits, I can taste that.
Wow.
Do you have to worry about diseases?
Of course.
So dwarven blood tastes different than tiefling blood that tastes different than human blood.
The only bloods based off individuals that taste different would be Asimar and Halfling.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel so common right now.
Well, I
thought
mean,
it was special.
Your blood is of that of more mundane creation than those two.
Ah, guess I'm mundane. Never heard me being mundane. It's the first time. It's actually refreshing.
But also gnomes.
Wait, where do halflings come from?
You do not know.
Palms.
No, can't say I do.
Oh. Halflings were created out of the deity of luck.
Who?
The deity of luck.
I don't know.
Well, more or less. While everybody was evolving however they saw fit, a very, very long time ago, of course, the individuals who decided that they wanted to be fearless in the face of any danger, and who wanted to be strong against any foe, and still be able to do better with individuals. They were gifted the magnificent and honestly kind of unfair ability to bend fate to their will. Think about it. Do you know a halfling who's ever been screwed over before?
I never thought about it that way. They
I
are
don't know, a
lucky
halfling.
bastards, aren't they?
They are incredibly lucky, yes.
Huh.
But
I
yes,
feel very enlightened right now.
that is very good. Glad I could educate. But yes, aside from halflings and Asimars, everybody's blood more or less is dependent on their diet. Now, I will agree that tieflings tend to be a bit spicier, as that is primarily the food that they end up eating because it doesn't bother them nearly as much.
Oh no. The spiciest, the better.
Exactly. Whereas humans usually come across as a bit earthy.
Because
whenever
they're boring.
No, because their primary diets from the ones I've met have been from crops. So, earthy.
I was joking, by the way, Regina. You're not boring at all.
I don't know that boring's such a bad thing, but I don't think I am.
I will say, though, I've never really tasted... Looks at Corvus. What is he, a sea elf? He AFK, so he can't reply.
Yeah.
It's a Triton.
A Triton.
Triton.
Yeah,
I can see why you think sea elf, but I do not believe they're related.
well, I mean, the striking features, and that's usually elven. And then, well, the gills.
I think his grandparents were fish. Or at least one of them was.
I don't think that's how it worked,
Is that
Regina.
how it works? I don't know.
I mean, isn't that how some of the races come about? But I mean,
Most
it's
of
just
the
blood
races were-
lineage, right?
Most of the races were created by the gods to fulfill a specific purpose. At least that's what
Maybe a fish god?
He looks at you a bit strange when you say that, Argon. To fulfill a purpose. What?
Even if it's just entertainment for them, they all had some sort of reason for creating races.
Well, I don't know if you all know how that works or not.
I can comfortably say that I do not.
Would you like me to properly educate you all over a short little rest?
I would love to hear it.
Are we tired?
I'm not tired.
I
at all,
am
but, you know.
very tired, yes.
Well, then yeah, I don't mind taking a rest for you.
Well, I mean, we can keep moving if that's fine, but I mean, I figured I can inform you a little bit more on, well, creation. As none of you seem to be aware of it.
I don't. Let's sit. Take a load off. Well, I'm not in a hurry.
Very well. He sits
Are
down.
we not in a hurry? Because isn't his dad dying?
No, his dad's fine.
Dad's not fine, but I don't think he's dying.
What's
He's
the
just-
worst that
yeah,
can
he-
happen when you're stuck in a hospital bed?
He's
Yeah.
already in a hospital bed. In a mansion.
Right, and he's
cursed.
dying. Like,
Well,
he could
not just-
die any second.
So you
He's
all,
not cursed. You're all cursed.
so you would like to keep
Yeah.
moving instead.
That would be preferable.
Very well. Would any of you mind if I got a little nibble?
Yes, I would.
Since I think I'm the only one who'll be willing to help you in that endeavor, because I don't think they will. As long as you don't kill me, feel free. He'll just
Well,
tilt his neck.
if I take too much more, I fear that I might make you a little tired.
Oh, then no, I don't. I need my energies.
Yeah, I didn't want
Like
to.
I
do
said,
that.
I'm cursed, so I don't know.
What'd you say? That last part kind of trailed off.
I don't know that I might not be needing it.
Very well.
I'm sorry, I did try.
It is fine. It's just.
Well, fine. If we needed to keep moving, I'll give him some.
Are you sure? I mean, you only have about 6.5 gallons in you.
Well, keep it light.
Okay, just
Need
a little
most of those
nibble.
gallons.
Yes, of course. Is the palm okay?
Yeah, Paul's fine. I'll hand him my hand.
All right. And he does a very quick sink right through your palm. You suffer 1 point of piercing damage.
Piercing? Slash.
Slashing, yeah. Flink. And then will consume for the next 6 seconds or so, and then release.
While we're waiting, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing on myself and
That'll be 10 minutes.
anybody else. Huh?
That'll be 10 minutes.
Oh, it is a 10-minute spell?
Yeah.
Then I'm
Yeah.
going to do Cure Wounds on myself.
That's why Prayer of Healing is so good.
There we go.
Is Fortune still looking kind of rough?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him 3 times.
Bing, bing, bing. He looks considerably better.
Yeah.
Low rolls, huh?
They were all first level spells, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but you only have you have a +5, so 2, 1.
Yeah, I got a 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, you feel considerably better, Fordrum.
Yep.
And Drak pulls away and wipes his lip a little bit. You enjoy mushrooms, don't you?
I do enjoy mushrooms.
Oh my dear God.
I can taste it.
Earthy.
I just
I-
look at Regina. Here comes the mushrooms.
Yeah.
I find
Hey,
that
I haven't had any of those
fascinating.
mushrooms.
I do enjoy mushrooms. Alrighty. So you all keep traveling. The ramblings and scribings on the wall become a bit more chaotic in nature. Back. Autofocus doesn't want to work now. You stupid. And after you do that, the scribings on the walls move in and out from being comprehensive and incomprehensive fairly quick. At certain intervals, they appear to be, just guided marks of the sane portion of whoever was leaving these markings, and then 10 feet around the corner, it seems to be the random rabblings of a mad person. And you start also noticing Fordrum's markings up ahead in the place that you are walking.
Oh, God,
So-
we walking in circles here? I'm starting to feel like we are.
Not exactly. More like walking in pentagrams, circles, decagrams, squares.
Wow, right.
It happens, you see. This place doesn't like all of you being here for some reason. Jeremy Baramies, exactly, you get it. However, don't worry, I'm pretty sure we're going the right way.
What's the name of the family? Do you know?
Shit, he told you that last session. Let me get that out. Did anybody else write it down by any chance?
Wait, I might have.
I don't see that he gave us a name.
The name of the family?
Uh,
The Furbolgs?
oh, no, yeah. He just said the symbol we were looking for is the house sign of some priest of Shadakai. Or Shadarkai.
Zolai.
The Zolai family.
Oh, I didn't pick that one up.
Unless that was the... Okay, that was the Furbolg.
I don't know.
No, the Zolai are the Shadarkai down here. The Furbolgs are a different group.
Oh. In that case, I'm actually not sure he mentioned Furbolgs at all last session.
Oh, well, he mentioned it this session. But yeah,
Yeah.
the Shadarkai then. Oh, that's right. We're looking for the Zolai. He turns around.
What? Is it the other way then?
If we would have continued that way, we would have walked back towards the entrance. And keeps walking.
Well, good to know.
I just smile.
Is this some sort of spell that causes the misdirection, or is it a...
It is a lingering effect from a forgotten entity.
Do the tunnels actually move, or is it a mental game it plays with us?
It moves physically. It takes one section, puts it in another, takes a different one, puts it someplace else, and just rearranges the pieces as it sees fit. It is a natural defense. But don't worry. He walks around a corner, away from everybody else.
I follow him.
I'm assuming we're all following him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
When you all turn around the corner, you realize you are standing on top of a ledge with him just leaning against the side. About 60 feet below you, there is jagged spikes made of metal directing upwards. Very rugged, rusted, and disturbing edges are attached to them. And further past that, there appears to be a wooden bridge hung by rope across a chasm that looks to be roughly about 100 feet across, before you see that there is this massive underground town that seems to have been left in ruins. There are scorch marks across the beginnings of these homes, and there are sections of them where you can tell they were completely burnt to the ground. The stonework looks disturbed on the floors, and there's just a hollow whistle pushing through the entire location.
Wow.
Yes.
Is this where we're supposed to be then?
This is the home of House Zolai.
So is the bridge down below, or is it across from us?
The bridge is down 60 feet in front of the jagged spikes aiming upwards. The rusty jagged spikes. made of metal.
So, are you capable of walking on walls, or is that a trick of the map that you're going the other direction? Did you say he was standing on the wall?
Leaning.
Leaning.
Oh, leaning.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry, I
leaning.
heard that wrong.
It's fine. He's standing on the wall. Hi.
I thought maybe he could spider climb or something. I don't know. He's a vampire.
He does not have that spell, but yeah. Well, anyways.
Some vamps can do it.
Anyways. My end of the deal has been fulfilled. I'm going to leave now.
So soon?
Oh yes, it has been some time since I was home, and I'm curious about tracking down the individuals who did this to me.
Well, is that where I tried to send you home like I promised?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I really hope you have the best of time in your endeavors. And if you do find whoever did this to you, just make sure that, you give them a punch for me, because I would hate to be in your situation. And I'll just cast banishment on him.
It's a pleasure as they disappear. Now, if you maintain concentration for a whole minute.
For a whole minute, he's gone.
Gone forever.
I'll miss him.
Alrighty, congratulations. You guys went up against a fairly powerful vampire lord, and you didn't even fight him.
Yay.
Hooray!
That is a list of contacts.
I mean,
Just kidding.
Well, Rain could. Corvus could. Corvus was perfectly nice to him the whole time.
Wait, isn't Corvus the one who hit him with his sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair,
I found him, freed him, and fed him.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
Argon's-
Argon can as well, just not Regina and Fortrum.
yeah, right?
Man, I felt like
I
I
mean-
apologize too, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. No, he likes you. You're cool. And after Argon fed him, yes, he likes you as well. And Rain took no convincing, so
No. That's
So?
my boy.
you're all standing over top of the ledge now.
So, just so I'm clear, how far is it to the rope? Is it 60 feet to
It
the
is
rope
60
bridge?
feet down and then 20 feet across.
To
get
the
there.
rope bridge.
Yeah.
Well, how do we get down? Anybody?
Well, I can fly for 10 minutes. I don't know about you guys, so
I
Is there
can
any
make
place
us.
to tie off up here?
what? Excuse me?
Not currently, but
Oh,
it is
that is
just
okay.
stone.
Well, I take out an iron spike.
I could make us all light as a. I could make 5 of us light as a feather. We can float down.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You guys can do that if you want. I'll climb down. I need some help on the last 10 feet. Well, about 11 once I make a knot.
I mean, Regina, you could turn into something that can fly, couldn't you?
I could, but it'd be a waste for my day. You know, I can only do it twice.
I mean,
Hmm.
I mean, if Rain can fly down, the other 5 of us can just float.
Tink,
Yeah.
tink, tink, tink.
I totally can.
Does it look like there's any path going down there?
Roll me a perception check.
$28.
You can see grooves on the floor, down past the spikes, that look like there used to be a staircase that led up to this location. And they've been replaced with the spikes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's rude.
Do I need to roll anything to set a spike?
Dude, you spent your childhood in, what do you call it? Mine shafts.
Yeah.
No. Tink,
I've
tink,
got all
tink,
these
tink, tink, tink,
dual
tink, tink.
skills.
Yeah. Yeah, you set a proper spike.
Right.
A pitten, if you will. Because I think you
Rope.
guys bought those.
Why not? Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's part of that adventuring gear.
Yes, it is. So, you begin climbing down. Everybody else, are you just going to yeet yourselves over there and float, or what?
I'm gonna allow the wind to pick up around me and use elemental gift to fly down.
Done.
30 feet movement.
The other two?
For the rest of us, I technically have to cast this while we're in the air, so we're all gonna have to jump at the same time.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I leave the rope available.
At least that's how I read
Oh
it.
gosh.
Yep, you have to be in the air to cast it.
Yeah, so
Or they have to be.
Honestly,
they have to be.
transformation doesn't sound so bad, does it, Regina?
I got faith in Ogden.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Great, I need all three of you to roll an athletics check.
The maximum you can do is you're gonna float upside down and hit your head.
Well, the
No
worst you
biggie.
could do is only jump 2 feet before he casts it and you start falling
Oh gosh.
onto the spikes.
Oh gosh.
12 is high enough, Regina. You manage to leap forward 10 feet, not more, not less, 10 feet, and when all three of you are in mid-air, falling down towards the ground, a nice little drifting down to land on your feet.
See,
It's
I
how
knew it
ladies
was
got
worth it to
hops.
break Featherfall.
Rain, you've already been down there, and you all see Fordrum, who's climbing hand over hand. Roll me an athletics check, Fordrum.
I could try to help him down the last 10 feet if he wants to. Try to catch him and try to place him down carefully so he doesn't fall.
From foot to ground, it's only 6 feet.
You're fine?
Well,
Okay.
from foot to spike.
I
Remember,
could walk sideways till I was maybe not over a spike.
the
if I-
entire ledge is set up with it. They did that
Oh.
intentionally.
Can I put
Yeah.
my foot on a spike and try and push it out of the way?
You put your foot on a spike?
Not straight on it, but on an angle.
Okay.
get
Roll
how
me
they
a sleight
work.
of hand check.
Oh,
Sleight of foot.
Oh, that can't end badly.
Son of foot.
That happened to be good.
Slice. Ooh.
Ooh.
That
I would
is.
push cautiously. These are stupid sharp.
He says as he kicked that
hanging
one. You will suffer 1 point of tetanus damage. I need you to give
Ooh.
me a con save.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I got
Advantage. You have advantage on this because it's poison.
There we go.
27. You manage to resist the effects of the poison, but you do take 1 point of slashing.
I feel like I have enough whiskey in me to kill anything.
That is exactly how that works. But anyways, yeah, you tried kicking at one. It didn't work too well. You cut the bottom of your foot, but you're still holding on.
Mm-hmm.
So, who wants to help him? You have to reach over 10 feet of spikes.
I can try to help him.
Can you reach
maybe.
over 10 feet of spikes?
I can fly up 10 feet.
And you can just keep flying. That's right, yeah.
Yep, 10 minutes.
Okay, roll me an athletics check to carry Fordrum.
Ooh. Okay. Where's my sheet?
Is there a
Yeah.
clear landing spot, like where she was standing before he
He-
was standing?
10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet away.
Alright. So if I see him flying my way, I'm gonna try and fling my shield, since it's the heavy thing, over into that clearing.
Okay. Dung, dung, dung.
Yeah.
Of course I would have rolled in that
Oh,
one.
wow.
Alrighty.
Of course I would.
Fordrum, you, for some reason, put your trust in Rain with all of your weight, and both of you fall down and pierce yourselves onto some of the spikes.
Oh, great.
Before they fall, can I chronal shift?
Sure, yes, you can.
Re-roll that ring.
Hey!
Thank you
Wizards
so
are
much.
bullshit.
Oof, here we go.
3.
Well,
13. I was close. That's high enough. You lift him, and yeah, that shield weighed like, I don't know, 5-6 pounds. He weighs like 200. So it's a bit of a struggle just carrying him over and placing him down.
Like, I'm not super weak, but
I'm only 160 pounds, but that armor that I wear is another 30. So, yeah, 200.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll set him down. All right, that was something.
So, all of you are standing on the section of the platform that is safe, and you see the bridge before you, made out of wood with ropes draping all the way across for about 100 feet in total. The wood looks a little degraded at this point, and the edges of some of the ropes have frayed or begun to.
Thank you for helping me down.
Don't worry. This is a lot.
Can I examine, like, the structural integrity of this bridge before I've got wood carving. I'd like to use, just find a corner, press on it, make sure that the wood isn't rotted.
Okay.
See if the rope can hold by tugging at it.
Roll me a woodcarver's utilizing intelligence.
God damn it.
You're the one investigating.
No. 22.
Oh, look at that.
The rope has frayed considerably, and you also notice that towards the edge where you're currently standing, it's sawed through slightly on the backside so that it's hard for people to tell that it's sawed through. It was set up deliberately like some sort of trap to get people to begin crossing, and if they weigh too much, crash. The wood, however, seems fairly solid. You wouldn't trust you or Argan's full weight on the middle, which just means walk, wide-legged across.
Yeah. Can I repair the structural integrity of that wood cut?
It's not a wood cut, it's the rope.
Oh, the rope was cut, halfway sawed.
Through the backside, like the side that you wouldn't see naturally as you're walking across from it.
Mending.
Okay. You all wait for 1 minute, and you pull your hands away, and you're like, that is some really high-quality rope. Now that's fixed.
Yeah. Okay, I think we could do it. Argan, you and I probably need, and Corvus, and that, especially in that armor, we need to be concerned with weight, so we're going to have to go one at a time. Walk wide-legged, keep your feet out near the rope edge, so because that'll be structurally the strongest part of the wood. Don't necessarily step down the middle if you can help it. Regina, your odds of you making it across are probably the best. Do you want to go first, or do you want...
Oh, sure, I don't mind.
Okay.
How far is the drop from here?
You look over the ledge, you don't see the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem.
You're also a human. You don't have dark vision, so...
Right.
It's at least 10 feet. But based off of the echo, roll me a survival check, Regina. You whistle and you listen to the echo that hits, and it appears to be the depths of a canyon, which you would calculate as lethal.
Ever been to the Grand Canyon?
I wait for the echo, and when it comes back, it just...
One with death.
So if you fall, you'll probably fall to your death. So just be careful.
Right.
And then I'll start heading across.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check with advantage, Regina. 11.
Neato.
You get about 20 feet across or so. And when you take one step, it kind of wanes a little bit against the panel, and that panel snaps under your foot. Give me a dex save. 15. It snaps, but you hold onto the ropes as you look down, and you watch the piece of wood drift all the way down, and 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, bunk. Oh, that's far.
So it's like 4 miles away.
Well,
That's
if
how
we're
thunder
using
works.
real-world physics.
Isn't that for thunder, not for falling
Yeah.
off?
But you managed to catch yourself.
Oh, there goes one. Be careful.
Do you continue?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's not going to stop me.
Acrobatics again. Yeah, you're one of the only people here I'm not going to give a wisdom save to because you're... advantage. Because you are actually crazy enough not to be afraid of falling to your death. 10, however, you make another 15 feet across. So at this point, you are 35 feet across. And another one snaps. Give me a dex save. Alrighty. Regina, you are currently dangling through one of the falls, holding on with your hands, but you are, like, over top of this area. You all heard the
screw
snap.
This. I'm just going to drop and then turn into a bird, a hawk,
So,
fly back up.
for Rain, who doesn't know Regina, like that,
Yes.
you see Regina falls down, holds on, and just goes,
wow.
screw this, and let's go.
What? Is she insane or something? Oh.
Yes. What? What was the question?
With your passive, you don't notice the cat bird that Regina has turned into and flew off.
She's gonna die like that.
Oh, I guess that means you would turn into a bat then, right? Ba-dum-ts.
Wouldn't it be a tressum? Those aren't actually beasts,
The
are they?
fuck is a tressum?
It's a cat with wings.
No. But Regina, what did you turn into?
I thought that was a manticore.
I'll do a bat, just because we're in a cave.
Sure. You would be falling for 6 seconds, which is not actually enough for you to reach the bottom of this hole. But that would put you at 1,000 feet per round. So you fell 1,000 feet. Bat. Roll me a perception check.
$25.
25. Ah, shit, I never set up the right one. Whatever. Welcome, Jasper. People are just falling to their deaths. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no problem. at
No,
all.
no.
We're fine. We're fine. We're good.
It's all fine. It's all fine.
Well, good.
It is good in this metaphorical hood. 25. As you were falling down there, you got pretty fucking close to the bottom before you had time to go back. And you kind of graze against the bottom of this open area. And you notice that there was many dead bodies. As well as, thanks to your echolocation ability as a bat, the side of the cliff that all of the homes are built atop of has a system of tunnels and other homes inside of it that you sensed right on the cusp of you as you flew back up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. There was movement in some of them.
I will go back up top, and it's obviously going to take me a while.
Yeah, it takes you about 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
So, Rain,
And then I'll...
you are
Yep.
you have no idea that Regina turned into a bat.
I don't know. I think she's crazy, and I mean I'm smart. I think she has something up her sleeve, but I'm very worried, and I'm looking down. So is she right? I haven't heard a splat.
No,
So-
she's probably fine. She probably turned into something that can fly.
Oh, she's one of those, is she?
Yeah.
She's definitely one of those.
Some
Right.
sort of flying cat.
Is that such a thing? I've heard of flying horses, but
If
not
anyone
flying
would do
cats.
such a thing, it would be Regina.
Fair.
Right.
I'll just come back up and land on the far side of the bridge on the wooden post.
Pink, pink. Dark vision people, Fordrum and Corvus, you see the bat landed on the other side and is waiting for you.
Oh.
And it does have little tiny cat whiskers.
Ah, there she is.
Yep.
I do have dark vision too. Remember bullshit dark vision?
Yes, but you also have a 9 passive.
Ah, yes. Gotta balance it somehow, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I have bullshit, but mine's also pretty low.
Oh, no one is as low as me. I really dumped wisdom here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pointed out.
I'm really concerned now about her.
No, she's over there.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Honestly, out of all of us, she's definitely the strongest.
Would you guys feel comfortable with me going next? That way, in case there's anything unseemly, I can mend it and fix it as I go. I'll take a longer.
Get down there safely?
They're going across.
Yeah, we're crossing a rope bridge.
Gotcha.
Very old one. Yeah, Fordrum, if you want to go next, you can.
All right.
So what are you doing?
Strap my axe to my back, because, you know, I don't want to carry it while I do this. Tighten everything I have so nothing falls off. And then wide foot stepping. If things creak or crack or crinkle too much, I mend them.
All right. So you're investigating then.
My hope is, I'm just moving slow, and sure, I'll investigate as I go. I'm trying to just make the bridge as stable as I can for the others after I'm done.
Roll me an investigation, please, as you're moving across.
Whoops.
14's not bad. Fordrum is walking fairly slowly, and as soon as you step on any of them and they creak a little bit, you squat down and you hold for 1 minute as you're casting mending on it. And then you stand up. Pat, pat. Good. Step, step, step. There's another one. Squat.
Yep.
And this process continues about 30 more times. So if everybody else would like to take a short rest while Fordrum is fixing the bridge, feel free.
Yes, give me the warlock spells.
Same. Give me both of my spell slots back.
Regina,
Yes,
you can be a bat for a total of 4 hours, 5 hours?
It's whatever, half her level. Round it up.
Yeah, if I see Fordrum taking a really long time, though, I'm going to come out of it and take a short rest.
I mean, you could short rest as a bat.
You could.
Oh,
Just take a nap.
Yeah, just
Hang upside down. Sleep.
Yeah, nothing says you can't.
Yeah, I'll stay as a bat for then.
All right. So, after about 30... No, that would be closer to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Fordrum makes it over to the other side. However, he did structurally fix most of the bridge.
Hey, Regina. Good to see you. Give me some wing. Put a fist out at her.
I'll smack it with the wing.
Head on.
Give some wink.
The best wingman.
Oh,
Wing woman.
Person. This is an equal opportunity group.
Of course.
Anyways.
Oh, God.
And then I will sit down and relax myself while the others, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You're probably a little tired because you had to squat for 1 whole minute each time you did that. And that fucking hurts. Holding squats for a minute. Ugh.
Yeah.
But anyways, who's
Another day
next?
I'll go.
There we go. Corvus, give me an acrobatics with advantage.
Acrobatics, okay.
12. You slip up a little bit when you have to leap over the areas that Regina broke. And you almost fall, but you just barely manage to catch yourself and keep moving.
Good.
It takes you probably 5 minutes to get to the other side.
I'm not that concerned on taking too long as much as I am on just getting there in one piece.
You got there in one piece. Fordrum's chilling. Bat Lady's chilling.
Stop.
Who's next?
How far away is it?
100 feet.
Okay. I can see them, right?
Yeah.
Who is left? Me, Argon, and Jasper?
Yep.
And Carvis. No, Carvis just went.
Yep. You, Jasper, and Argon.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Sure. Hey, Ogun, how are you?
All right. So when I look at Jasper and Argon,
Yeah.
which ones seem to be more dexterous of the two?
So there's the giant, gray-skinned,
I don't want to
nerdy guy.
We're both gray skinned.
I know. And then there's the giant, gray-skinned, nerdy guy with glasses.
And a bag of
Oh,
rocks.
jeez.
I'm pretty dexterous. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna place a hand on Argon's shoulder and say, "Want to take a walk? Well, not a walk, but a ride. I can't do this if you don't say yes. So please say yes."
Yes.
I'll dimension door.
Oh, good.
So-
I see.
Corvus
See how
and Fordrum, as you're getting situated, and you probably think they're debating on who's going to get here first. Argon and Rain are just standing behind you.
Hello there.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go by myself. That's fine.
I could come back, but you sound very dexterous. Let's put it like this. I'll come save you and be like.
You'll be fine. Just keep your feet spread apart. It's strongest near the ropes.
That's what she
And
said.
hold on with your hands too.
All right, sounds great. I will try
fine.
walking across.
Acrobatics with advantage. 14. You only slip up once and catch yourself perfectly fine before you make it all the way to the other side. And that took you another about 5 minutes or so.
Oy.
So,
See, I
Okay.
knew
In
you would be fine.
just under an hour, you all successfully walked across the bridge. Very proud of you.
Only an hour. Oh boy.
So, now that you're all on the other side, you turn and look at the rubbles and ruins of this very old family grounds of some sort. The houses, despite the fact that they are destroyed, burned, they look fairly well crafted, but old-fashioned. More like hoveled homes you would expect from the middle of nowhere. Like when you pass through a farm literally in the middle of nowhere, one of those types of homes. Like, this has been in my family for generations type of things.
I'll pop out of my bat form. So, yeah, there's tunnels that go underneath this whole place, and I think there's some creatures in them, too.
Wonderful.
How
You
delightful.
see any?
I didn't see them. I could hear them with my echolocation when I was a bat. I got really close to the bottom of the little pit there right before I turned into a bat. There's a lot of dead bodies down there, by the way. I don't think everybody made it across that was trying to get across there.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
No
there's-
wonder it's so musty.
There's definitely stuff moving underneath the ground here, so
Oh,
I don't know if it's humanoid or if it might be worms or
giant bugs
but
that fly.
could be that. Who
I don't
knows?
Like that. I don't like this place.
Same.
Yeah, I don't like it either. You know, it's a lot. I've just met you. Look at what I'm doing.
Kind of reminds me of home.
Yeah, as much as I enjoy caves, this cave not
This
like
cave,
too
this
much.
cave can eat it.
Yeah, not a big fan.
I think this cave's trying to eat us.
That's why.
That.
You, with your curse, I wouldn't talk bad about the cave. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Well, we should go looking for that symbol then, or whatever it is, and
Yeah,
the sooner we find it, the sooner we can try and find a way out of here.
let's go.
Mhm.
Wander into town. I'll lead.
Should we move quietly so we don't disturb things as we're going?
I don't know. I prefer a straight fight to all this sneaking around.
Also, I must have missed it. Is there there's a town here, right? There's an underground
It's a ruined town.
Ruined
Gotcha.
town, yeah.
Cool. Just making sure.
I would also
We-
typically prefer to fight. However, I'm also cursed, and I don't want to, affect anything bigger.
He did the. Von Card said that the family whose symbol that was were priests, so probably look
Yeah.
for a temple.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
guess.
Probably.
Do you have any idea which direction we're going in?
We'll
Nope.
just say that one. I'll just point it to town.
Is there like a taller building than any of the others?
Roll me a
up?
perception check with disadvantage, Argon, because you don't have dark vision.
But I don't have much perception to make that even. So,
Oh boy.
oh, whoops, disadvantage.
8.
So 8.
No, it looks all pretty much ruined.
Oh boy.
Anybody see any towers or like bell towers or anything else that would go with a temple?
Temple.
Look around.
Temple.
I can't see very far.
I don't.
I'm squinting.
What kind
Likewise.
of temple would?
Why don't we walk in and see?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
it
on,
I
says.
suppose we
That's-
don't really have much of a better option, do we?
How
I'm
big
gonna-
does the town look from here?
I'm sorry, what was the question, Regina?
How big does the town look from here? Like, is it like a village size, or is it beyond what we can see?
So, from down here, since you would have to be this close to actually get a view of it, it looks to be village-sized. But those of you with bullshit vision, when you were up on the cliff, this place is about, you'd estimate, half a mile across.
Oof. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's go.
send out Otis
Okay.
on scouting.
And Otis is an owl.
Owl.
Woo. They have dark vision. I don't give a fuck what the book says.
No, they do actually have it.
Yeah, they do.
Alright, good.
Hawks don't.
Well, I mean, hawks kind of make sense. They don't have dark vision. They have bullshit eyesight, but not dark
Yeah.
vision. It's like
Owls
cats.
actually have 120 foot, I believe.
Yeah, they have very good dark vision. Yep.
That's where they're
120 feet and advantage on perception.
Because owl.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The book decided that cats don't get dark vision. Go fuck yourself.
Which doesn't
Yeah,
make
I
any
don't
Like-
get that either. I don't get that.
Anyone who's ever had a cat, yeah.
That
I
makes
have-
some sense to me.
I have 4 of them. They can run around this house in pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
They'd knock shit over if they were blind or not.
One of them's half blind. He's only got one eye.
Oh. Anywho,
Fordham leads, wandering towards the house.
there we go. Forger leads. So, you begin approaching in towards the city. Are all of you walking together with one another?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you being all cuddly and close, or spreading out at all?
I'd say probably cuddly and close.
Okay, that's fine.
Everyone
Have-
can feel free to disagree with me, though.
Ever since that experience at the door, I don't imagine that you'd be that far away.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Have your owl roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
And I would like all of you to roll me a d20. Just cause.
Oh, just cause.
Yeah, that never works out badly.
For you.
Wow.
It works out very badly for me. A lot.
Cool.
Five.
Yeah.
Let's go, Regina. Let's go.
Hey, Corvus, it's not you.
Hell,
I
Jasper, Regina, and Rain, I need you to
Yep.
re-roll.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay. Remember when? Oh. Okay. Not sure if that's bad or good, but
All right,
But you
cool. Keep it
remember when
low.
I
Keep it low.
what-
Bye, Jasper.
Keep it low.
remember
No,
when I
we
met you
used to
guys
have a
that I
Jasper.
said that I said I was a bad roller? Yeah.
There we
Wait,
go.
what, Jasper? What do you mean?
Alrighty. One person has not rolled yet. I forgot. Argon.
Oops. Wrong button.
Okay, cool. Hey, Jasper.
Yeah?
Give me a dex save.
Cool. Love to see it.
Okay. Let me see.
Who put this oil here?
Regina, as everybody is walking, looking carefully, you keep rotating your head because you have to look more closely, and you count one less silhouette out of all of your companions.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no.
Vanishing person.
You're muted if you're talking. Still muted.
I think she doesn't say anything.
Regina says nothing? Okay, then.
Wait, I was the one that noticed.
Yeah, you're the
Yes.
one with the passive in the party. You're the only
Oh, yeah,
one.
that's right. Oh yeah. I'll. Wait, hold on. I think somebody's
Yes?
missing. How many of us were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? It's Jasper, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no, he was so pretty. We gotta get him.
Maybe he went potty.
Where?
Jasper.
Bathroom break.
He just
I'll
didn't want
start
to
just
tell
shouting
anybody.
his name.
All right,
He was embarrassed.
you start shouting.
Well,
That is not good.
R.I.P. will send flowers to his homies.
No, we have to try and find him. What kind of
Hey,
people?
Jasper!
Of course.
That's
Wow.
yelling might not be better. It might only make things, worse.
Should we split up and look for him?
No, what? Split up, then we all get lost.
Yeah, that. I
Let's
feel
just retrace our steps. Turn around. Don't just turn around and
yeah.
walk the other direction. Back the way we came.
In fact, these floors are probably so dusty that you probably can actually follow our actual footsteps.
Yeah, it's pretty dusty. You can follow your footsteps.
Yeah.
So,
we just
Does it
did
look
that.
like a set goes off in a different direction?
roll me a survival, actually. Yeah. You're tracking.
Boom. Any one of us or all of us? Or none of us?
Any two of you.
All right. I'll roll
24.
also.
Nice.
Combined for 46.
If only it could work like that.
Yeah, I know. So I thought I'd throw it out there for the fun.
It would be so cool.
Be helpful for sure.
There's a spell to make things out of balance. Combine.
So, Regina and Fordrum, as you backtrack roughly about 15 feet or so, not very far, you do notice that the impression of Jasper's feet do appear again. You hadn't seen them until this point. And there's a slight push forward of the toe tips, almost like the dust was, he pushed forward on the balls of his feet for
Right.
a moment, and then nothing.
Look up.
All right. There's a ceiling roughly about 85 feet above you.
But and no Jasper dangling in midair or anything like that.
Not that you can say, no.
All right.
It looks like he just disappeared.
Yeah.
It just stops.
But it looks like it's sort of a push forward, so that kind of means. Does that mean like he was pulled forward,
underground.
or pushed
Or he's-
backward, or
He stopped abruptly? Or pulled backwards, maybe?
yeah, maybe pulled backwards. As I look on the ground behind him and to see, like following the path, to see if there's like if a rope was used, like imagining a lasso,
Okay.
there might be a lasso on the ground kind of thing. So is there a line that looks like it's fairly fresh in the
Roll me an
dust?
investigation, please.
Oh, heck.
I will join you in that.
By the way, Jasper, I whispered something to you.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay. 17. Corvus, that's a little weird. Argon's footprints are like doubled up. Like in his footprints is a slightly smaller footprint.
Oh, we got some clever bastards here.
What?
Ooh, you mean me?
Well, yes, you, but we're not talking about you at this moment.
No.
No, you
Never.
see Jasper, and he walks up, out from behind one of the buildings. Hello?
Where were you?
Going to the bathroom. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to say.
I knew it. You had to take a hot steamer.
Yep. But when I was back there, though, I saw something interesting. Who was it? Rain? Are you the one? You could see really well in the dark, right?
I can, yes.
I think this might pertain to you. You might want to take a look at this.
Oh.
I thought you could see really well in the dark.
Yeah, you
No,
can
but
see
I
me.
think Rain, with her whole weird...
His.
That's
his-
okay. You get
his
it.
whole...
Not anymore, but
elemental stuff that you got going on with the whole wind and whatnot. I think you might like this.
What is it, Jasper? No sense in being cagey.
I don't know. It's like a... It's hard to describe. I don't know.
Give it a shot.
Can I...
Does
Maybe we
Jasper
can all
seem
go and
off?
check it out.
Yeah, can
Roll-
I roll insight on Jasper? I don't know if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
allow
yeah,
that
go
with
ahead.
Yeah.
Roll
characters.
insights.
Can we
I was
all
gonna
roll?
say, but I'm trying to think how my character would act. He finds a suspicion, but
Right.
he's like,
So,
He's being shifty.
Regina and
Yeah.
Argon, I mean, Jasper's always kind of like a little weird. Typically.
Okay.
Like, also, neither of you know him that well.
I can go with that.
Corvus and Fordrum know he's acting like kind of strange. Usually he can describe things.
Yeah.
I mean,
But in
both of you
what
have been in
way,
jail with
though?
him.
Yeah. I unsheathed my axe.
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa! What the hell?
Just turn around and show us what you're going for.
All right, we can all go. I was just thought Rain would be
Uh-huh.
the most interested in it.
Go ahead and lead.
Uh-huh.
All right.
sure,
me.
I'm probably gonna be
And I
interested
prop
in it.
my axe on my shoulder.
I'll try to
right
take
behind
Trying to take a
Jasper.
U-turn, like a bit of a wide angle from where I went to the bathroom, because you probably
Yeah, I'm going to
wanna-
be pulling my sword out
that.
right as we're rounding the corner.
All right. You
I
all
know everyone's on edge, but damn, Jesus.
you all walk around the corner, and there appears to be a chalk marking on the bottom of the wall that appears to be that of a two-headed dog with an incredibly long tongue, a little girl walking the dog on a leash, and what appears to be a person trying to run away, and the tongue of the dog is wrapped around their ankle.
Oh my, that is weird. That
Uh,
has nothing to do with elementals?
Strange and eccentric. I don't know. Just weird other planar stuff. I don't know. It could be another creature from somewhere else. I don't know. And since you like eccentric things, I was like, oh, you
I
might like that.
do. I don't
be
like
interesting.
weird dogs that try to wrap their tongues around your ankle and try to pull
Boardroom
you
is just
away.
staring at
I mean,
Jasper.
I think that's pretty cool. Two-headed dog sounds pretty dope, actually.
Right.
Did I-
Mm,
Jiro, before, did I see any dog footprints? when I was noticing the smaller footprints and organs?
No, not that you can remember. No dog footprints.
Ordrum leans up next to Jasper and just sees if he smells the same.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Oh god.
Roll me a sniff check.
Sniff check.
He smells
Like rocks.
like he forgot to shake all the way.
Oof.
Ew.
Sorry.
I told you it wasn't gonna be nice back
He's
here.
pretty damn tall, and you're kind of
Yeah.
short.
I know.
I rushed a
Oh,
little. I didn't want you to worry about me too much.
Hey, Jasper, what alcohol do I give you whenever I'm offering alcohol?
Um,
And I raise my axe as soon as he says,
I don't know. Do you really ever offer me alcohol that much?
We should roll initiative, I think.
When we get back from break, sure.
Oh wow.
All right, everybody.
Oh, wow.
We'll be
Who
right
just
back.
Swing at me? Why are you
Jasper?
swinging at me? Why are you swinging at me?
PvP.
What happened?
PvP. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
PvP.